Hey girl, hey, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is a video that I've been putting off for about a month because I have not had a vision for what I want for this year. But basically, this is a video where I'm going through my 2024 vision board to show myself how far I came in the year and also to show myself how vision boards actually do work because they give you a visual goal of what you want to achieve, whether it's within the year, whether it's within 3 years, 5 years, life goals. And then it kind of makes you work towards that because it's something you visually see every single day. Because I used to write down my goals on a random piece of paper and then just leave it somewhere. Like I wouldn't pay attention to where it is. Like I wouldn't pay attention to what goals I actually put in there until the end of the year when I'm just like looking through and like making a checklist of like, oh, I accomplished that. Oh, I accomplished that too. It wasn't a structured goal setting for me. And so last year I made a vision board which I will input here, where it was mainly for the later half of the year because the first half of the year was just me sitting around waiting for graduation. But I did do things during that time that were not in the vision board, but then they did kind of help me achieve the goals that are in the vision board. But basically, one of the main things in my vision board for last year was that I wanted to come and live in South Korea and come and work in South Korea, and that has happened. And one of the other main goals was for me to graduate, which also happened. The other goal was to trade, and that one did not happen because I've lost the motivation, which I know trading needs more than motivation to work. Like it needs dedication, it needs commitment, it needs discipline. And those are the things that I did not fully have at the time. So that's one thing that did not work in my vision board. I also put in my vision board that I wanted to be in a relationship, and I was in two. So that also worked. But they both ended not two at the same time. I'm not that kind of girl. But they were both after the other. And after that, I kind of want this year to just be me, and probably the rest of a few more years of just me being by myself. Oh, and also creating content, which is something that I have done, not as frequently as I would have liked to, but it is something that I am doing. And so, yeah, now I'm going to show you my 2025 vision board, and I will give you a breakdown of each goal and what each goal represents. One of the goals is to travel, and one of the places I want to travel to is tropical places. So I put like Thailand, I put Bali, I put beachy travel spots like that. And another goal that I had for this year was to host my friends more, host people in my apartment more, and be more of a social butterfly because I've looked up to Fernanda for so long, and I literally love the way she lives in her 20s. And like, I don't want to feel like I've wasted my 20s living in my apartment, just sitting around, moping around, just doing absolutely nothing. So I decided to make it a visual goal and make it a commitment to myself that this year I am going to become a more social person, which is going to be interesting because I am such an introvert. But I call myself an extroverted introvert, so we're gonna see how it goes. But yeah, I also have like a hobby section of my vision board where I have all the different things I want to do. Like currently it's snowing, it's winter, and I wanted to do like snowboarding or skiing, but that one kind of seems like a goal that I might not be able to do because of time. I think the snowboarding one can wait until the end of the year because we still have 2025 to achieve everything. So yeah, I also have content creation, which is something that I am actively making a goal, and it's something that literally, I don't know how my sister does it, but basically my sister is the one who inspired me to create content, not for the reasons of like, oh, I want to make money with content, oh, I want to make grow a following with content. More, it's more for me a way to kind of have a creative outlet for myself, because I currently do not have that. So yeah, that's my main reason for creating content. I also do have like a fitness section of my vision board where I have different types of hobbies that relate to fitness, such as Pilates, yoga, running, tennis, even swimming. Like, I actually want to take swimming seriously. If I could find a place to swim, I would. I also have a vision board of things that I want to buy and things that I want to own. Right now, it's kind of things that are just minor, like unserious things, like a Valentino perfume or like a Dior something, you know. It's just things that I want, that I've always wanted to get for myself, that I have not had the opportunity to get. But now that I have a job and now that I have a source of income, I want to splurge just a bit, you know, before I start taking life and my finances more seriously. I've also wanted to prioritize being kind of like a soft, feminine, girly girl this year. So I put a lot of things of like girls with flowers, girls wearing like flowy dresses, kind of like that kind of vibe, because I kind of feel a bit masculine. Um, I think it's because it's winter and so I'm just layering, and so I kind of feel buff and bulky, and I do not want to feel that way. So I want to prioritize making myself feel more delicate and feminine, and you know, just being in tune with that side of myself. Also put growing closer to God, because it has been so difficult living here to grow closer to the Lord. So I wanted to put it in my goals, like you visually see it, like you want to grow closer to the Lord, so you should, like, you see that you something that you want to do. So that's also one of my goals. And another goal is for me to learn Korean, because I've been here for 6 months now and my Korean is not at the level that I want it to be, because it is embarrassing how little I know, and I've been here for 6 months. And it's also something that I was thinking about yesterday. I was like, hey, you do want to do a lot of hobbies, right? And there are a lot of places around you that could do some of the things that you want to do, like rock climbing, ice skating, swimming, tennis. Like, there's so many places around you that do these things, but then because you do not know the language and because you do not have the confidence to um, initiate a conversation and to, you know, ask the question first, you don't, and then you don't do the things that you want to do, and then eventually you just sit at home doing nothing. And so I think with learning Korean, it's going to impact so many other things in my goals. So I do want to learn Korean, and I did want to get back on Spanish, but I think for now I just want to learn Korean and fully focus on Korean, because I want to go back home with at least the conversational ability to speak in Korean, you know? So that's also one of my goals. Another goal is also to read more, and not just like fictional books, but like self-help books. I actually have one here. This is 101 essays that will change the way you think. And I have read the introduction, and it is literally the most pivotal thing I've ever read, because she was basically saying how whatever you think is what will become. And to me, that was like a wow moment. And so I also want to get like, I think I want to focus on like 5 major books this year that I can use and like apply the knowledge in them, not just read and then move on to the next one. So I think I will figure it out, but one of them is this one, 101 Essays to Change the Way You Think, and the other one is Atomic Habits, and another one is Stoic or Stoicism or something. I'll post a picture here, but then that one is about being, you know, not letting your emotions dictate the way you think and the way you act and the way you are, you know. And the other ones I will see as time goes on, but those are the main ones for now. And one of the biggest goals of this year is to create a secondary income stream. I have a few options which I will not share, because this is going to be public and I want them to be private. Even though it's public for me only, I still don't want people to know until things have happened. Yeah, that's it, guys. That's what I see for my 2025. I'm excited to see what happens because I do feel like I have the group of friends that I've always thought of having, that I've always dreamed of having. And now that I am in a place that I've always thought of being in and I've always dreamed of being in with a job that I actually love, we are going to do so many great things. And so I'm just excited to see where we go. And I will see you at the end of the year with another vision board recap to see how much we actually achieved. And I'm excited to see where we go.